Hello, I'm back. So right now we're going to be going over some JavaScript syntax. So how everything should be written down and organized for each individual item. So if you'll follow me to w3schools.com, go to JavaScript and then go to JS syntax. You can begin the exercises there. So here it shows you how to create variables. You could use var or you could use let. So this is the declaration of the variable up here. This does not, however, give it a value, so you give it a value down here. I'm just going to skip a few things here. So right here you can see an example of how the variable is written down. Hey, I'm back. The video cut out there for a second because I ran out of space, but that's all taken care of now. So let's see, where were we? So going down to JavaScript operators. So this is how you use arithmetic operators in JavaScript. And then it goes to show that it uses an operator to assign the values to variables. The equal sign. And a couple expressions here, what they look like. So then you get strings, and it goes into adding up strings. So the first value, John, second value, double quotations, and third value, though. So the double quotations ends up in being a space. You put a space in between right there. If you didn't put that space in there, then it would just be jumbled together. Keywords, so different keywords for actions in JavaScript. So let is telling it to create the variable. So let x, y. In your brain, basically just assign let to create. It's easier. So create x and y, and then what do these two variables equal? So then you assign the values right here. X equals 5 plus 6, y equals x times 10. And the variable keyword also tells the browser to create variables. So here, let's go through all of them. We have var and let. So those are the two variable creation words or symbols. So here they created a variable called last name and last name with an N capitalized. So they put the N capitalized one as Doe, and then they put the other last name as Peterson. So then it goes to show different ways of joining multiple words into a single variable name. So with hyphens, underscores, upper camel case, and lower camel case. Alright, that's about it. So these are all pretty much the same example over and over again with different, I guess, one or two things different. So we could just do one of these for this video here. But one of these should give you the gist of all of this. So let's go ahead and try this one. So if we do, in our HTML, h2 for header 2, then the b, let, close off the b, keyword, creating variables, and then close off the h2, and then the paragraph id equals, and let's just call this variable exercise. I think that's how you spell exercise, right? Maybe it's exercise with a C. Exercise. I'll just leave it like that. Close that off. Close off the P for paragraph. Now we're going into the script. Let x and y. So create x and y as a variable. X equals 5 plus 6. Y equals x times 10. And I'm also going to do an extra one here. So I'm going to do x, y, and z up here, because I want to show in this example as well, portraying the space in between characters. So let's say the double quotations, and I'm gonna do, just do Z. So I'll do Z for that one. Plus, oh, actually no, don't do Z. We'll do Z as, let's see, Z equals John, or, yeah, John, J equals Del, and double quotations, we're going to do John plus double quotations with the space plus Doe, set of double quotations, and that should be it. So let's see, we created X, Y, and Z, and hold on, we also need J up here. So we created X, Y, Z, J. X, Y, Z, J have values. We're adding John to double quotations with space to Doe. Save that. Refresh here. Oh, and there's something else. Hold on. So now we need to do document the get element by ID variable exercise quotations dot inner HTML equals let's say y for that one. Now this is going to do this operation up here. Because y equals x times 10 and x equals that. So y equals x times 10. Okay, now it's not displaying it. Let's see what's wrong. X times 10. Oh, forgot to close off the script. Don't forget that. Refresh. And it came up with the result H. So 5 plus 6 is 11. And 11 times 10 should be 110. Pretty sure that's not what it is. H. So I'm going to temporarily delete these up here. See if they might be interfering with this code. H. Oh, I see. There was an H down there. Save that. Refresh. Like keyword creating variables. HTML. Still not showing me the 110. So let's delete the extras here. We could quickly add them back in with Control Z. No. No, it's not giving me the result that we should be getting there. Document.get element by ID. Variable exercise inner HTML equals y. So I wonder if we change that to just one word variable. And variable. Save that. Refresh. Do you have any other variables up here, I wonder? No, it's just the one. Just one variable. Paragraph script xy. 5 plus 6, and then x times 10. Document.get element by ID. Variable inner HTML equals y. Keyword creating variables. Okay, that's weird. Let's try a different one. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. No reason why it's not showing here. Let's try that one. It's the same thing. But it's not giving me the total down there. I'm gonna try moving it up here. So there's the total. Keyword creating variables, and then it shows up there. Okay, so it is working, but for some odd reason, it's not fitting everything on the page. So I'm gonna go into my telnet. Telnet.html, go up here. Script source. Paragraph 1, HTML, paragraph changed. We'll go link rel stylesheets.css. And then this styles.css. Although I don't know if we set up a different CSS style sheet for this one. I don't think we did. Should be the same one. We've got our style sheet there. And then styles.css. This is an unexpected issue with JavaScript. So I'm glad that we ran into this today, because I don't think this would normally happen. So let's do the troubleshooting while we have it on here right now, so that you can know how to troubleshoot this in case you run into the same thing. Because it's displaying the message, keyword creating variables, but the amount it displayed it up here when we moved it all the way up there, but it still displayed this message down here. So let's see if we can fix that. We put this inside of a div, and the div. And let's go to our styles.css. Go to div if we have it. If not, let's create it. Okay, so create div. Width 100%. Height 500 pixels. Overflow auto. Save that. So now we have that space right there, but still not showing the value. 110. Let's go back here. Telnet. Let's move this back. Let's see a different exercise here that we can try. Refresh. I figured out what the issue was. So the first issue is that we're using X and Y, but we already declared X up here somewhere. They're up here or in our other, let's see, to go to our functions here. We already declared X and Y and the values over here. So we're going to have to use different letters for this exercise. So that's the first thing. Let's go to telnet and change that to A, and B. And then change that to A. No, B. Okay. Second issue is that I did a typo here. So get element, add in the N. Now if we save that, refresh, we get the results here, 110 and do for those two exercises. So yeah, make sure to check for duplicates in your code and make sure to correct any typos that you might have. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.